Peace. Welcome back to the Voices of Reason show. I'm your host, Skilo Slim. And today, we got one of the hottest artists in the city, in the region, in the country right now, doing this thing. And I'm going to slide it around to bro so he can introduce himself. Peace, bro.
Man, it's the kid Murk, man. I'm back in the building. You already know I'm coming. 3300, you know. Just music, man. I'm back on the scene. I took off for a minute. And I got a lot of music out right now, but I'm back and I'm ready to put that pressure on.
No doubt, man. I'm glad you could make it out today, bro.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate
it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
For real, man. So, since it's your first time here with us, bro, why don't we start from the beginning, man, and let people know a little bit, like, who you are and why you do this music thing.
Well, I'm the fourth kid. My mom got 5 kids. I'm the fourth to the last. I started doing music because, you know what I'm saying, I really started when I was young, when I was a kid. I just liked to do music. And when I was younger, this crazy because when I was younger, a lot of people used to be like, you look like Lil Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really triggered me to start rapping because everybody like, you look like Lil Bow Wow. They used to always say that.
That's dope.
So I was like, man, I'm gonna just start rapping. So I started like chanting little verses down here and there. But after a while, I fell into the street life and stuff like that, and I had lost a friend. And once I lost my friend, it just triggered me to really push forward with the music thing because that's what he liked me to do. You know what I'm saying? He liked to hear me rap. That's all he talked about was me rapping. So when he passed away, I felt like the only way that I could really reach to him is through my music. And just showing him, you know what I'm saying, that this is what I'm gonna do because he always wanted me to do it.
That's dope.
So that's why I really pushed forward and took it serious.
Yeah, that's peace right there. You took that like an unfortunate situation, found motivation in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I took a bad situation and put some good into it. And it just really worked. It worked though.
So you used to be like one of them dudes at school rapping and on the
yeah.
bus and all that?
I had the whole lunchroom going crazy. I was on that, yep.
So what was the process from like doing it like that, doing it for fun in the neighborhood, to like actually doing a project?
It's just, it really take dedication and really putting your mind into it and really taking your mind off of all the negativity that's throwing you off of it. You know, that's really all it is just doing it. It ain't really too hard. It's just about really getting focused and getting on track to do it. That's really what it is.
Right, no doubt. What was like the first step you had to do? Because that's a big difference, bro. Like it's easy. We can sit here and rap all day.
Yeah.
But then it's like, what you have to do to be officially like.
Really, what it was just I did a song once my friend had died. I did a tribute to him, and that was my first song I ever put on YouTube. And once I put it on YouTube, it got 10,000 views within like a couple weeks. And with me seeing that, I was like, man, maybe I can go somewhere with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause I ain't never seen it happen like that locally. Within a couple weeks, somebody had 10,000. So really, that just motivated me, you know what I'm saying, to push and keep going with it. So that was really the first step. And then once that motivation kicked in, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
Once that motivation.
What was the name of your first project?
I'm Going Diesel was the first project. That was a mixtape. It was a mixtape. I produced it myself. I engineered it myself. I ain't even had no microphone, bro. Like,
straight up?
I was doing it. I did my whole first CD on a laptop with no microphone.
What was that like?
Real life, just like sitting with,
and just rapping into the mic.
Into the laptop.
That's dope.
Yep.
I ain't know that.
Yep.
I ain't know that.
Yep,
so it was like for real, like a grassroots from the mud type of thing.
Right. Yep.
That's dope.
Straight from the mud. It was really just the motivation. Like, once I seen that I can get this many views, it was just like, oh, you gotta do it. You know, that's really what it was, motivation. And then I put my mind to it and dedicated myself to it.
Yeah. I didn't see you had like a couple big features too, right?
Yep. I got a Mozzie. I think I got a track with Montana 300.
Yeah, I seen that.
Kasky, Mozzie, Lil Flip. I actually got 2 songs with Lil Flip. I'll just be working, man. I'm working.
Yeah, cause see, the reason I asked about that is because it's like a lot of times it seems like a lot of people in the city when they talk about the hottest artists, it's like they kind of give it to you like it's a given.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like people will be talking about their favorites in the city,
Right.
and then somebody will mention your name, and everybody will be like, "Oh yeah, of course."
Right.
But it's like they don't say it initially,
Right.
and I'll be wondering like, what is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't you don't gotta
wonder
answer.
too.
I don't expect you to,
I wonder
you know.
too because it's like I'm one of the hardest working artists in the city. Like you can't go on YouTube and see another artist that got more videos than me solo. You know,
Right.
I'm not in a group with 100 people or none of that. I'm doing it by myself, and I got over 20 videos. I mean, I be working super hard to. I'm not worried about the title of being the best in the city,
Right.
because it ain't about the city. I want to take it out of here. You know what I'm
doubt.
saying? I was labeled the best in the city from actual people, fans that
Right.
tuned in. I won trophies for the best artist of the year and best new artist of the year twice. So it was already given to me on that platform within the city, but
Right.
I'm done. I want to take it somewhere else now.
Yeah, no doubt. That's the goal, man. That internet man make it international.
Right. Yeah.
You can be all over the world. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So between performing and being in the studio, like what's you got a favorite or is it equal? Or?
I say being in the studio. Cause to me, it ain't even about like the song. It's about creating the art.
Yeah.
You know, it's about taking a beat and you don't hear nothing on it. And then you can actually go in the studio and turn this white piece of paper into a
Right.
picture. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And I think that's the craziest part about it.
Yeah.
I love that part.
Yeah, that is dope. That is
just
dope.
making the music is really my favorite part.
Yeah, that's what I always liked about music. Because
Right.
I used to be in the band and the orchestra, all that. I couldn't sing or none of that. I
Oh, yeah.
tried, but it didn't.
Oh, yeah?
It didn't work out, man. I remember at church, I tried to join the choir, and the lady was like, baby, we're gonna find another way for you to praise the Lord. And set me next to the bass player. And I was like, what? All right. You know what I'm saying? It was cold-blooded, man, cold-blooded. But it was cool though, you know what I'm saying? And like that's what I like. That's what really you can really see the difference too, because it's like a lot of people right now is just treating music, hip hop like a hustle.
Right. Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna just make some songs.
Yeah, it ain't something that they love to do. It ain't something that they feel like this is how they get their point across to people that they want to get their point across to. A lot of people do it just to be seen, or basically just to get a point across to a rival or something like that.
Right.
They don't take it serious to where they gotta feed their family off of this.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Or like they got passion, like they love doing it.
Right.
Cause that's what I like. That's what I like about your music. Is like it's heartfelt.
Yeah.
You know, so like even when it's like a kind of like a bragging kind of song or whatever, you
Right.
can still feel like that passion.
Yeah.
And like you really cared about what came out.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that, cause to me, that's the hard part to me, like that seemed like the hardest part. Is like putting your personal life and situations
Yeah.
out there for everybody to see.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I see that that's kind of like, I don't want to say, but it seemed like your specialty to me.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
In my
That's the
opinion.
gift, yeah. And I feel like that all came from how I grew up. You know, like my mom had 5 kids. We ain't had no sisters. It was all boys. And I'm the 4th. So I had 3 older brothers. So I always looked up to them. You know, we all was in the streets and doing what we was doing. And growing up, we didn't have our father figure in our life. So my mom was raising 5 boys on her own. And that's hard for a woman to do, raise 5 boys, you know. And we just had a hard life. And that's where all that struggle and pain come from, you know.
Right.
And the supposed to be homie and all that, and all them tracks, that's where that came from, just the grow up.
Yeah, that's real. So what you got new going on right now? Like what you want the people to know about right now?
I'm actually about to drop an album called The Grind Before the Shine. I ain't got no date on it yet, but it's complete. That's the CD with actual Lil Flip on there. I'm gonna have all the features on there and stuff like that. It's gonna be a dope album, 12 tracks. It's gonna be a dope album.
Yeah. What's the motivation for this one? Where you coming from?
This is just like cause I feel like right now I'm in my prime. Like I'm at the time where I either gotta get up and go get it, or I'm gonna be stuck here, you know.
Right.
So I feel like it's the grind before the shine. Like this is where I gotta go. This is where I gotta go get it, you know. And you gonna hear it through the songs. Like I'm hungry for it.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. It's album just telling you he hungry. Like, and then I'm coming all different kind of ways. It ain't like the aggressive rap. You ain't gonna get too much of the auto tunes and stuff like that. It's gonna be straight me.
Yeah, that's
showing
where it's
my
at.
hunger. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So that video that you did, because I had came to when you was shooting that video. Is that's connected to this project?
Oh
or a
yeah,
project?
that was actually just a mixtape song I had put together. So I had just put it out. That wasn't really too much of nothing. I was just putting that out because I haven't dropped in a while.
Yeah,
so I really
it was
wanted
good
to show
though.
my face. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know,
a lot of people.
dope.
Yeah, a lot of people like it. A lot of people like it. It actually got like 4,000 views right now.
Oh yeah, that's big.
Yeah. So with the views keep going, I don't complain. I don't care if I get a view a day. You know.
Right.
1 view, 2 views a day. I don't care. It's progress.
Yeah, that's how I be looking at it too.
Right.
Like things gonna grow over time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
especially if you just stay consistent.
That's
like
what
they
it-
can't ignore you forever. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what it's
I'm
about, consistency. And I think about that all the time because I got kids and stuff, so I look at it like if I don't make it, I still got this YouTube channel that I can pass down to my kids.
Right.
You know, and it's gaining subscribers every day.
Yeah,
So by the time they get my age, who knows how many subscribers it have.
Right,
You know,
right.
make some money off of there.
No doubt. So do you do shows or like what's the deal with that, bro? Cause like I don't really see you. You know, I'm not necessarily on the scene like that, but when I don't really notice you on like you know.
Yeah,
So like, do
local
you not do
shows.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got banned from doing shows here.
Word.
I've been banned from doing shows here since probably like 2014.
Wow, okay. See, you made me feel like I'm old and out the loop, cause I'll be wondering. I'll be like, okay, maybe brodos don't do shows or something.
Yeah, and then when I do shows, I can't put my name on a flyer because they'll shut the show down.
Wow, you got a controversy like that, bro?
I guess so, man. I guess so.
That's crazy. They do be kind of acting kind of strict or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it ain't just me, so I'm not gonna act like it's just me. It's a lot of artists in Omaha that can't perform
Right.
due to the past the gang life and stuff like that. We can't really do too much, and that's why I kind of bagged off of that because I want to be able to make some money, and with all that in the way, you can't make no money.
Yeah, that's true. I remember my OG dude told me that like all that beefing and being in the way that just mess up everything.
Right.
You can't even do nothing.
Yep. On either side.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like everybody just stuck in their little zone.
Yeah. Yep.
Cause I mean that's one of the things that it seemed like you do see that a lot in Omaha. Like I was telling one of my little homies that like your music is dope, but like when I played it for my other little partner to see what they thought, they telling me you gangbanging all through this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I ain't really catch it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
ain't
saying?
catching it, but
Right, but then when they listen, they're like, man, they talking about this. They talking
and
about
that goes back to trying to get your point across.
Right.
And that's what local artists really own. Is just trying to get their point across. They just want the other side to hear what they had to say about it.
Right.
And I be trying to tell artists like, cause I feel like I'm the one who started all the videos. It wasn't too many artists doing that. It wasn't too many like younger artists in my generation. Well, I'm gonna say none, to be real. It wasn't no artist in my generation that was doing videos and really putting their music on YouTube and building a platform. It wasn't too many artists doing that. So I be trying to reach out and tell artists like, I started off like that, bro. Like, I started off wanting to get my point across.
Right.
I started off, I lost a friend and I was angry and I just wanted to, get my point
Lash
across
out,
and shoot my shot. And it came down to me not being able to perform.
Right.
I done had clubs hit me up, man, we got 1,500 for you, and I can't even perform.
Wow.
So that's food out of my kids' mouth for some people that ain't really gonna be there for me. And
Right. Well, I mean, we grow though. That's the good
Right.
thing. We grow from all of that type of stuff. That's the things that make for a good movie. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That's how I look at it. Like
Yeah.
everything that happened, that's just
Yeah.
part of your movie. You
Right,
know?
yeah.
For real.
I mean, we had that talk too.
Yeah. That's real. That's exactly how I look at it.
Yeah.
I always like to say it's the grind sequence.
Yeah.
Like you watch gangster movies and it's like, okay, like when they play the music and they just showing stuff, but they ain't talking.
Right, yeah.
They show him running over here, they show him
Yeah,
running over there,
yeah.
he doing this and all this and this and
Right.
that. Then when the music stop, it's like he got on the suit.
Yeah,
He like at
yeah.
a whole new spot.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, that might have actually been like 2, 3, maybe 7 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was reading Jay Prince's book. He said it took 7 years. From the time he was like, I'm getting out the streets and I'm doing something positive with my life. It took 7 years until like he got Ghetto Boys popping.
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, that shows you right there that this is time consuming. Like, you really got to be on it. You really got to be on it. This ain't nothing to play with. And that's why I be trying to tell a lot of artists in the city, like, this ain't something you want to play with, because at the end of the day, rapping is the most dangerous job you can have in the world, you know. And then you living in Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska at that, it's so small, you know, so the ratio make it to where we almost the capital of murders. Just because we so small.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can go to 40th and hit 2 blocks and be on 37th Street.
Right.
So it's so small to where it's like, it's dangerous for us. So we gotta get it and get out. That's how I look at it.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
That's why I be feeling like so many people here is messed up, because like that was the thing, like for me, like, cause I go to Texas, bigger cities and stuff, and it's like they don't be knowing, like, stuff is happening every day.
Yeah.
But they don't know those people like that.
Right.
And here it's like, if you don't know the person, if something happened to somebody, you either know the person that it happened to, their family, you might know the person who did it, you know, and all that stuff. It give you like a sense of trauma, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like you just hearing about it, everybody, like all the time, it's like, dang. And it don't even gotta always be gun violence or whatever.
Yeah.
Car accidents, people die from freak accidents, whatever, and you like, so it's like a all the time thing. That's why I be wanting everybody to come together, because it be like, like, man, just ignore them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or something like.
And a lot of people ain't really hitting on and noticing the, well, I read a lot, so gentrification. You know, and what they trying to do with the north side of Omaha in the first place. So why is we giving them the satisfaction? Because I look at it like, I mean, I'm into gentrification because it's just like something that I put in my head, like this is what's happening. And then once I started reading and really started sitting down, I'm like, dang, I put 2 and 2 together, and this is really what's happening, you know? Because if you look at it, they moving a lot of the black people out of the black communities that we grew up in.
Right.
And they pushing us to West Omaha. And then they push us over here to East Omaha, you know. And then it seems like they coming into the north side where the hills, because now we starting to have these floods.
Right.
And what the floods is, East Omaha, they flooding.
Yeah, it's gone.
You know, West Omaha, it's a lot of flat land, so it's gonna flood too if we get a big enough flood. North side is the safest place.
Yeah.
So they moving a lot of the people out of the north side just so they can have that land in that area over there.
Right, because it's valuable.
Yeah, and then the property value is going to go up on that area because it's just the best spot to live. You know, because of the hills. So when the flood do come,
you got everything you want. Like when you trying to buy a house. I mean, everything, mature trees, them old houses that was well built, you know what I'm saying? Because them little celebrity homes, they be,
that ain't nothing.
They ain't the same, you know what I'm saying? You go down there on like 20th somewhere, you see them big old houses, it's like, you ain't getting that out there unless you about to spend $500,000 or something. You come down there and go in the hood and be like, oh, they want $80,000 for this house. You know what I'm saying? And that's how people get rich here.
And they sell it for $200,000.
Yep, that's how you get rich here. I was reading a thing and they was talking about that. It's no $1 million houses built in Omaha, Nebraska. It's usually a house that was like worth $200,000, and then you come in, put a new roof, new furnace, new this, new that. You make a game room, you do this, you do that, and now it's like the house is $750,000.
Right.
You know, and then that's how it keeps going.
Yeah,
so it's like
building the property value.
Yeah, and it's like it's lower now. So yeah, you right about that, and that's the thing. That's what it be real important for us to come together. That's what I be hoping that it could happen soon. You know what I'm saying? Like with all this stuff that's going on, you seeing like everybody is being hurt. Behind it, you know what I mean? It's not just you know what I'm saying, affecting just one person, like one situation to make it hard for all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
and a lot of people ain't noticing that right now. They so stuck in their ways. And that's when I'm gonna start reaching out with this album. When you hear this album, it's a lot of that in there. Like, it's time to really start coming together and putting that unity together. Because if we don't, they gonna swipe us out.
Right.
You know, and all this rapping and stuff like that, we ain't gonna never make it out of Nebraska if we don't find a way to make peace.
Right.
You know, for these kids and stuff like that, because we want to have shows with all ages, but we can't because of the lifestyle and us not liking each other. We can't even do shows together. So we got to come together before it really get better. That's how I look at it. I mean, growing up in this rap thing, I didn't look at it like that at first.
Right.
I looked at it like, oh, they killed one of my, you know.
Yeah, you young.
It was like that. But now it's like, I forgive. I can forgive now. Just me maturing and knowing that I can forgive and move on because I got kids and I got people that's really looking up to me.
Right.
So I'm doing a whole lot of different stuff now. It ain't just about the streets for me no more.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we like to see.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you don't got to say too much about it, but do you think that the situation you talking about, is it a way that it's something that can be done like now to make the situation better?
I mean, I think we just gotta build a force. We gotta become strong. You know, it's a way that we gotta become like our own army.
Yeah.
You know, build our own army type. That's how I look at it. I mean, I know that's probably thinking way out here, but
No.
it just really, it's gonna come down to us having to build our own army and coming together and standing up strong as one. Because that's what they did. When they came to America, they came with force, you know,
Right.
and they came taking what they wanted, you know, and then brought us here and put us here and made us pay.
Right.
You know, so I look at it like that. It's just time
Like
for
it's
us
strength and unity.
Yeah, right. I mean, not even just the black and brown community. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm really hitting on, but it's just time for everybody, really. It's just time for everybody to come together, and these club owners need to start giving people chances and stuff like that. Like the situation that happened at the Benson area recently,
Right.
and then they said no more hip hop shows. That kind of triggered something on me because it's like, that's basically saying no more black people.
Right.
You know,
like a roundabout way.
Right, around that way, and it's just, I don't know. I look at a lot of stuff different now because I had time to really think.
Yeah, it's like, I know exactly what you mean. What tripped me out was like they had Mozzie like not too long after.
Right. Like,
So it's like that's the same crowd.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like, you know, and I don't want to downplay it, you know what I'm saying, because like a person did lose their life, like a family did suffer, you know, and it's like peace and blessings to them because that's a terrible thing to happen. But at the same time, to just lump everybody together,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so you don't really want to do it anyway. That's how I take it.
Right.
You
It
know,
was never. They never wanted to happen anyway.
Yeah, and I'm like pig-headed when it comes to them type of things because I'd be like, well, we need our own stuff where we can be comfortable anyway.
Yeah.
Like I don't really go out no more, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if I do, it's like I'm going to a place where I can feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I go to like the 2. I be trying to tell my homies like, man, come down to the 2. They be
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah. They see a lot of people that it ain't the right spot, but it's actually a cool spot down there.
Yeah, it's cool. And it's like, I mean, I say, my thing is that they respect my dollar.
Right.
They appreciate my dollar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I come in there and it's like, you can even get a chance. You might be tripping. Somebody can be like, hey man, chill out.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
It's like opposed to like, how many times you done seen here where it's like a spot to be about to, they'll have one set up, right? There'll be an ultra lounge.
Yeah.
It don't work.
Yeah.
Now it's no dress code,
Yeah.
no cover.
You're right.
You
You're
can
right.
wear hats and white tees.
Yep.
We all come. Then it's like $5 color.
Yeah.
No hats.
Yeah.
No white tees.
Right.
Then it's, oh man, your shirt can't touch your
Yeah.
pocket. Or you wear a small shirt, or
Right,
your shirt
right.
can't cover the top of your pants. Like, and it's like slowly but surely, it's like you didn't take the money for 2, 3, 4 years. You done built yourself up.
And now you pushing these people
Yeah,
out.
now you
Yeah.
a cigar bar, and it's
Yeah.
like we can't even come in. You playing
Right.
jazz.
Yeah.
And it's like I like jazz. Oh yeah.
It's like they take from us and then push us away all the time.
Right.
It's been like that for 400 some years.
Man.
You know, they been doing that, and that's what I'm really hit on it in my music because I don't really want to talk too much and sound like, you know, I'm doing too much talking or political or anything like that. But I'm just focused, man.
Yeah.
Like my eyes is open. I'm starting to see now. Like we can't keep giving them a chance to take us away from our families, our kids, all of that, just because they want what we have. You know, we are a strong force if we come together, and that's how I look at it. Like it's time for us to come together, man. Like
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I ain't trying to take you all over the world, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I be wanting, like, especially I wanted you to come so that, because I don't know if you know or not, but it's like a legacy thing around you. I don't know if that's the word I want to use, but it's like like I said, it's a lot of controversy. It's a lot of like, everybody speak highly of your music. And it's like one of the things that I wanted was people to get a chance to like get to know you on some kind of level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I was like, okay, man, you gotta come, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I missed a couple of them.
Yeah, it's all
I
good,
made
though.
it here today, though.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Saturday morning, you know what I mean? I do be getting frustrated with people, not just you.
I
It be
know,
everybody,
I know.
all my hip hop brothers, you know what I'm saying? I'll be telling them no, like I know it's early, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like 10:30 Saturday. But that's here nor there. You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
even
Like,
get
this
dressed, bro. I had to come. Like,
Yeah, and you welcome anytime, you know what I'm saying?
I sure appreciate you having me.
Like for real, because I mean that's what we want to do. Like is to let people get to know you and to buy into what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you're doing music for a reason. It's an alternative to something else. You know what I'm saying? And I will do anything to support you doing something else.
Appreciate it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So okay, this is the time of the show. We're gonna bring your camera right here. Anybody that anything you want people to know, your contact information, whatever. Like it's that time of the show, bro.
Okay. My camera?
Yep, it's on the red light. You good?
Hey, it's your boy Murk, man. Follow me on Facebook at Murk Haney, on Instagram at _official Murk. And Snapchat, you can follow me at Murk3300, 3300. Just stay tuned. I got an album coming soon, and go get the mixtapes.
No doubt. Well, hey, bro, I want to say that we proud of the work you're doing. And, you know, we from that same kind of struggle, so I know how hard it is to transition and to do positive. So I just want to, you know, salute you for that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and keep doing your thing, man. We wish you nothing but the best.
I sure appreciate the
anytime.
support.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We always got you, man. Anything I can do, you know what I'm saying?
For
Just
sure,
let me know.
for sure.
And yeah, with that, I want to say, you know what I mean? Don't stop striving. No matter your situation you come from, you can always change it around. You can always do something bigger, better. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very important. Like me, I'm 35. Like we old. You know what I'm saying? It's very important that all y'all young brothers and sisters like get active and take control of this culture, and so that y'all can do something we didn't do. We didn't really have it popping like that. It's been growing in steps, so it's time for y'all to take the next step. We here got y'all back, and we support y'all. You know what I'm saying? And check out Bro's music if you haven't heard it. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna say peace. We'll see y'all next week.
Cheer.